That moment when I realized I wanted to get into medicine, specifically as a nurse midwife, was the day I wasn't treated very well by a healthcare provider, and I was ignored and not listened to. I experienced a pregnancy that was very difficult, and I was given some poor news that later turned out to be false. When I finally got some different results a couple of weeks later, hearing that everything was fine with my baby, I was relieved, but then I became instantly disappointed that I wasn't given that extra attention. I swore that day I was going to go back to school and become a provider myself and be the type of provider that always listens to her patients. It's amazing what we can figure out just by listening to a patient. There's only so much we can learn from labs and ultrasounds, but if you don't listen to a patient, you really can't understand what they're going through and how to best take care of them. As a nurse midwife, I make it a point to be with my patients during labor. Most pregnancies are low to moderate risk, and that's wonderful. That's what we're hoping, and that's why nurse midwives, we're able to do what we do because the majority of pregnancies are low risk. But in those instances where pregnancies can become complicated or labor can be more complicated, to be in a hospital where you have that safety net is very important. But we want to make sure that you have that at-home comfort in the hospital, the same thing you would have at that home or birth center. And we make sure that you will experience that same kind of comfort. I am Hollie Wharton. I am a certified nurse midwife and women's health nurse practitioner with Intermountain Health, and I practice at Altaview Women's Specialists.